This video might contain a Dance with Dragons spoilers.
Wait, this is a Speedpaint and voiceover of my latest A Song of Ice and Fire fanart. I was inspired by these posts on Tumblr and decided to draw a possible ending to Theon Greyjoy's Winterfell storyline. Possibly an happy one. Okay, so I'm walking home and thinking about how I will draw the fanart, and I came to the conclusion, like, if I divided it in thirds, but as Q, like following those kind of grades, I don't know what they're called, and in the one below I put the dogs, and the one in the middle I put Theon and the main landscape, and then at the top I put crows. I think it would be cool. Let's see. I thought it would be nice for Theon to free the dogs from Ramsay and sort of adopt them later. This could happen after Ramsay flees, or more likely dies brutally murdered. In the TV show, he was eaten alive by his hounds. We don't know if it will be the same in the book, but I'm sure the dogs will play at least a little bit of a role in it. Maybe it will be Theon himself doing it. I like to imagine that despite the severed hands, he'll be able to shoot an arrow again, and maybe be protected or not attacked by the dogs when Ramsay commands them to, or something like that. I'd like to, see the dogs and Theon team up, since they became friends during the time Theon spent as Rick in Winterfell. I struggled with anatomy, but the humans and the dogs. I asked for suggestion for the dog's breed and ended up with hounds, whatever, this kind of medieval hunting dog. And obviously I messed it up completely because I suck at human anatomy, so imagine the dog's one. So I tried using the bro as a model for the dogs, but okay, he's handsome and beautiful as a model, but you get it that he's exactly not the same size of a medieval hunting hound, so yeah, that didn't work, sorry. I also had problems with face expression from this side, and most of all with the hair, because I redrew it like 4 or 5 times and I still don't like the result because it doesn't flow correctly. I'm not sure what's wrong with them, but there's something wrong with them. So one of the few things that I hate about MediBangPaint, which is the software I use for drawing, is that there are really almost zero textured brushes, the ones used to paint, for example, foliage, or grass, or rocks, clouds, that kind of stuff, There are really few of them, also compared to Clip Studio Paint or Photoshop, which have thousands of them and it's easy to create them. On MediBang, it's really hard. That's why I struggle a lot with the backgrounds, usually, because you have to sort of come up with a way to give off the feeling of texture without actually using textured brushes. So I blend every layer and paint over it multiple times. And it's also one of the reasons why I have problems with hair. Like, are you seeing right now, probably, I redrew the hair 5 times, and the strands are really flat, so you have to, shade them manually with very digital-looking brushes. I wanted to give Theon a bit of hair regrowth, where his hair starts regrowing dark again, and I didn't know how to make it look natural, because it always ended up looking like a weird shadow above the head. It didn't make sense. Anyway, I moved everything to Lightroom to fix the colors, since they were dull and not very emotional or whatever, and ended up with this blue and pink soft hue that I liked. After that, I added the crows flying above in the sky, and also sitting around the weirwood trees branches. And also added again the 2 dogs that I had previously erased because they were deformed and weird and they sucked. The final touches and adjustments were mainly adding sprinkles of snow falling softly from the sky, and also dropping on the dog's head and body and Theon's clothes. I also added a softer touch to the footprints in the snow, implying that there's been blood around somewhere. And finally, in the dark corner of the artwork, a drop-shaped garnet jewel, just left abandoned there, half covered in snow. So this is the drawing. I'm not particularly proud, but I want to make more art following this canon. I already have a Theon and Jon Snow artwork in mind. Still here, thank you for watching this video. I'll be super happy if you leave your opinion in the comments. Bye!